All right, folks. I think Jorjet is going to be coming in pretty soon here. Let's see what we have. Here she goes. Turn off original thing right here. No camera. Let's put camera here. Connecting to audio. Okay. Center your head. Connecting to audio. It's still connecting to audio. Okay, can you hear me?
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, good. All right. All right, good to see you, dude. How you doing?
Hey, seeing you. What's up?
Eh, I think we're going back to normalcy, I think. Have you been invited to a lot of festivals already?
Kind of, yeah. But I've been saying not available yet.
Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
figured like I said, I'm only gonna do one festival this year, which is obviously Hawaii. It wasn't even planned. I didn't think I was gonna do Hawaii, but I was kind of predicting that the vaccination is gonna spread, and sure enough, I think that we'll be
Yeah.
okay in Hawaii. Nevertheless, uh, how you been? How's life?
Good, man.
Are you doing anything
How's
new during the pandemic? Have you learned anything new, or you did anything new?
nothing? I finished a cosmetology. I have a degree on that now. I finished
Nice.
it.
Are you using it now,
Where
or what?
I'm waiting to get a job because I have a license already. So,
Yeah. So
so
have you been applying throughout Houston or something? Yeah.
mhm.
It's good.
Yeah. But because of the pandemic, it's kind of hard right now. But
Yeah.
it's gonna get there sooner, hopefully.
Yeah. I think the money is where certain events like weddings and all of that stuff, I think, or I don't know. I don't know that industry. All I know that, if you go to one of them salons, I'm not sure if you actually make money there unless it's a person to person type of gig. So
Yeah,
I don't know.
all depends the area that you're working, you know. You have to work where the money is to make money.
Well, Los Angeles, Hollywood. I mean, there's so many like filmmaking or probably hired by a celebrity to do their everyday makeup for crying out loud.
No, man. That area is too expensive.
But it's not just makeup, it's hairstyling also, right, Georgette?
Yeah,
The whole nine
color,
yards, right?
cut, hairstyle,
Skincare and all of that
everything.
stuff. Nice.
Hmm. Hmm.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Is that what you're planning to do besides dancing? You're still gonna be doing dancing, of course, as part of it, right?
That's gonna become my part-time. So it's not a full-time anymore.
Yeah.
I'm really paying for all these years of dancing. My right knee is
Well,
terrible.
well, especially with the styling that you do, you got a unique style, and that's a lot of damn footwork with those high heels. I don't know how you
Yeah.
do it, but
Yeah.
I'm just wearing my sneakers and doing those footwork is terrible.
Hmm.
But anyway,
But
you know, uh, last time you went to Hawaii when? You remember?
11 years ago,
Was that
was it?
2012 at my festival, right?
There you go. 2012.
That was
Damn.
the last time
Time
you went?
flies.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh wow.
Long time
Yeah.
ago.
That's a long time ago. Wow. How long have I've known you since Poland days. So that's probably like fucking what, 16, 17 years ago maybe?
I met you when you had hair.
Thanks. It's true though. It's true. You know how I
No, I'm not
became a
kidding. It's
promoter? You don't know how I became promoter, right? I was looking at video of me and Camille performing in Poland in
oh
one of them
man.
clubs, and I saw receding hairline. I was like, shit, I'm losing my hair. I gotta start promoting
That
because
looks
pretty
good
soon
on you
I'm not
though.
gonna get hired. You know what?
It looks good on you. Your hair like
Nah.
that.
The reason
It
it doesn't
does.
look good on me, and the reason I have this, Jorjet, because if I shave this, I might as well be in the NBA brand because I look like a basketball. It's true.
Hey,
I
I see you bring you back to your old routine,
I'm
working
trying.
out.
It's a little hard when you're like fucking 55 years old and trying
You're
to lift.
55 now?
Next month, I'll be 55 next month.
Wow.
Isidro is still 12. Can you believe it? But
You have good Filipino genes.
oh no, some other
You do.
Filipinos looks like 12 to this day, no
Are
matter
you
what they do.
serious?
Yeah,
Wow.
but yeah, it's I don't know. Anyways, Lou, you excited to go to Hawaii? What?
Oh my God, yes. Can't wait.
I haven't bought your flight yet because when I hesitated, it went up.
You see? You see what happens? Okay.
It's
I
okay. It's
was
okay.
rushing. I
That
was
will give
rushing
you
going
time.
through.
You know, most of the artists that are coming with us, they have extended stay there. I don't know where they're gonna stay, but they have extended stay. Like
I
for
can't
example,
afford to do that.
Kathy and her team, they're staying there until November 8th. Uh,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Some other artists are there Tuesday early.
Hmm.
Some are staying there until November 10th.
Oh my goodness.
They're staying at that. There's a nearby hostel there in Hawaii, and I think
Oh,
they're staying there. And I mean, hostel is no different. It's Hawaii. It doesn't really matter.
yeah.
Even Motel 6 costs $200. So
Oh my God. That's
yeah.
insane.
No, Georgette, what
The-
do you do? Okay, so I know bachata is not just your dance, girl. I know that.
mhm.
Not to mention punta, but you started with salsa. You were born in Honduras. You came here around 12, 13 years old, right, in the United States.
Yeah.
I do my research.
So
And
nosy.
I do. And now, did salsa come first before bachata?
Yeah.
Now, with bachata, what are your influences? Because most people, when they
Excuse me.
start dancing bachata or even teaching bachata as professionals, uh, I know where they came from. I know what background of dance they came from. If they're salseras or salseros, I know I could see the salsa in them. But when I first saw you dance bachata, whether it was in the video, whether it's in person, it never really came across to me that you were doing salsa first.
Hmm.
I thought you were
Yeah.
Dominican, to be honest with you.
I know a lot of people think that. I don't know why. 'Cause DR has a lot of mix. So there are girls like that look like me with the curly hair, light skin,
Light
dark
skin for sure,
skin,
yeah. Light skin, yeah, yeah,
dark skin with straight hair.
yeah, yeah,
Very
yeah,
mixed.
yeah. That's why I thought you were Dominican, because like, and then like she's Honduran. Close enough, you know. But is it in Honduras? Is it popular to do punta? Is that the dance?
Yes.
Really?
Punta and merengue, like merengue típico, not
How do
Elvis
you guys
Crespo.
dance merengue there? Like when you say typical, how do you guys dance merengue there? Is it like a lot of patterns or just
Simple. No, no, no. Very simple. Super simple.
yeah?
One turn, maybe three turns throughout the whole song.
That's it, huh?
Super simple.
What about bachata? How do you guys dance bachata in Honduras?
Just the basic.
Just the basics. So it's pretty much the traditional part, right?
Yeah. Close and then open.
Yeah.
Basic.
Well, it's pretty much in the Dominican Republic in the old days. Not anymore now
Yeah.
because a lot of Dominicans have access to just technologies and all of that. So now they're being more innovative and getting some Western movements there.
Yeah.
As
Yeah.
I see it,
Mm-hmm.
but How many times have you been to the Dominican Republic?
One, two, four times.
And do they and are most men think that you're Dominican?
Oh yeah, in a second.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But you have a lot of. I remember at San Francisco Bachata Festival, you brought two ladies. Were they
Oh my
Dominicans?
God, from
And
New
by the way,
Orleans.
I must say they were hot. Me and who were who was I talking about? Because I was talking. I was like, I think me and Carlos Cinta was like, yeah, those Jorjet's friends though. You know, me and
I
Carlos. You know,
remember that trip. Yeah, they were from New Orleans.
really.
And yeah, and one of them is Dominican, and I used to watch her when I started in New Orleans. I used to watch her a lot. I'm like, wow, she dances so simple and very
Yeah.
um she will have a lot of feeling, and but I like the simple look, that she wasn't showing off.
Yeah, but
That's what caught my eye.
I mean, for me, bachata is hips. For me, I don't care what anyone else is say, whatever it is. It's just hips, and that's what attracted me to dance in the first place. Because as a Filipino, we love to move our hips, whether it's
Mm.
male or female. That's just the way we
Hmm.
do. And when I saw that, it's just a beautiful thing. And even in the old days, we are mesmerized to just watch bachateros dancing just the hips and no complication of movements, and we thought that was just amazing bachata, you know.
Yeah.
Which brings me to your style because when you started dancing bachata, did you think that you had a certain style or you were just dancing bachata?
I was just dancing. I was just dancing, and my style became kind of uh, I can say narrow. It wasn't like I never did a long basic.
Oh, I
It
know
was
that.
very narrow. You know what I mean? And it was because of my shyness.
Yeah,
I was super shy, and that's why I never liked to show off when social dancing. Now, through the years, it kind of changed because there were a lot of people watching my feet.
yeah,
You know what I mean? So I had to like show them that what we teach, it works. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
So that's why in a lot of socials, I had to like show them.
But I
But if it
studied.
was,
I gotta admit, I studied your style. I started doing quote unquote Dominican because of you, not because I went to the Dominican Republic. Yes, I went to the Dominican
really,
Republic many times, and yes, I liked it, but I studied your style, and the reason you're able to move all of that hips that you have, all of the hips that you have.
all of them,
Okay, sorry.
all of them.
The reason all
Uh,
you can move all of those is because of the compact movement that you do. You do small steps, therefore the hip movements is fully moving. Because if you notice some of the ladies there or even gentlemen, when they do big steps, there's no way physiologically they or kinesiologically that they can move their hips. It's impossible. You know, and so I was studying that, and then because of those small movements you have, you're able to do a lot of intricate footworks uh, that sometimes normal eyes can't see, and you have to keep
mhm.
replaying. It's like, what the hell did she do? She just sneaked
Yeah.
that movement there between three and four, you know,
Uh-huh.
or two and three. I didn't even see it. Now,
Right.
when you do those movements, because you still dance, you still practice, right? On a daily basis, or okay,
No, what I do is I just listen to music and I
okay.
learn it.
So
And when I,
how did those movement come about? Because every time I see you, you sneak in new movement here and there. It just
it's,
happens as
it's
it's
just,
getting. Holy shit!
believe me,
Really
90% of the time, it just happens.
nice.
And then I'm like, wow, what the hell did I do? I forget. Unless
Yeah,
I hear the
yeah.
song again, it might happen again.
So
So
it is the song, and it depends on the beat of the song, also. Yeah. Do you generally like slow songs or fast
mhm.
songs?
My, man, that changed. I like
Yeah,
slow songs now.
yeah, yeah. That's true. That's true.
I'm not 20 anymore. So for me, fast was like, hell yeah, let's do it.
No,
No,
those Marino Castellanos song, holy shit, they're fast.
no,
Yeah,
I don't do that no more. No, but you know what? Even if you play a fast song, I won't go crazy. My basic is not gonna look 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's fast. No, you can still chill with it and
yeah,
stay on beat.
but bachata is not about, it's not about going crazy though. I know a lot of youngsters
But
doing that now.
you've seen people going crazy just because it's a fast tempo song.
Yeah,
I'm like, that's a lot of work.
yeah,
And I done that at workshops. I play fast songs and I show them. I said, look, some people waste energy for no reason. And I show them, I imitate what I seen.
yeah,
And I'm like, Lord, now let me show you that you can chill with a fast song. And I show them. And they're like, whoa.
yeah, yeah. And also is that when you do when you dance fast songs, I like, I'm an observer type of person. People cheat. You can see the cheat movements there when it's fast, but when you dance slow, and a lot of people think that dancing fast song is very hard because of the speed. Admittedly, yes, but not the technique. Because when you dance slow, that's the hardest because that's when people can actually see whether you're doing the technique right or not. You
Mm-hmm.
know?
And
You
your
notice that
timing.
some of the bachatas that we watch and they're very slow song, they're out of timing because they're so used to the fast song and they're not fully able to do the basic step, especially the fourth beat. You
Right. Right.
and they cheat, they get out of timing there. But oh my
Yeah.
God, so it just happens. All of this new movements that I see on video when you do, it just happens.
It just happens, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Through the years, I'm like, let me make up a step, something new.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it
yeah,
happened. That's normal when you like tire of teaching certain steps. You start thinking, let me see, let me
yeah.
play this song. Let me see what other step can I come up with.
How do
And I
you
done that too.
plan? How do you plan your workshop though? How do you plan? So okay, I'm gonna teach at 10:30. Do you ask yourself, question, what the hell am I gonna teach?
Man, it's funny because I show up and I'm like, hey guys, I'm just going with the flow. Just follow me. Just follow me. So my warm-ups is always,
Yeah,
a lot of teachers do that.
yeah.
So on the warm-up, I'm like, okay,
Whatever the music
we're dancing,
dictates you.
warming up, and then I come
Yeah,
up with a step right there. I stop. I'm like, okay, cool. We're gonna do this. That
that's
happens.
good.
That happened many times. Many times.
So in other words, the movements that we see in video, if we were to tell you, it's like, do you remember teaching this? Like, nope. Right?
Nope.
Okay.
Sometimes I go back and just to see my videos,
Uh-huh.
and I have to learn them again.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh shoot, I forgot I did that. I have to
Yeah.
learn them again so I can
Oh my
probably
God.
teach them again. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? To in another country or
Yeah.
places that they never seen it. So I have to learn it. Yeah.
Okay, now let me ask you this question. Because I know you're a salsera also. I know you can body roll. I know you know how to. I know
Yeah.
you're good at it because salsa has done that. Salsa movements and all of that stuff. Now, when you're dancing bachata, when someone leads you to body roll, do you go along with it or you stop them? How do you stop them? Because a lot of women are asking us like, well, I don't want to be led body roll. How do I stop them?
Man, I become so stiff, you have no idea. Man, I'm like basic, and I feel that curve
Uh-huh,
going
uh-huh.
already. I'm like,
What's the reaction?
okay.
Okay, there
But
you go.
10 seconds later, they're trying to do a different one.
Yeah.
I'm like, come on, man. No. But they try me.
Yeah.
They just try me to see if
Yeah.
if I want to follow them. I'm like, no,
Right.
man, I don't do that because I have before.
Yeah.
I like body rolls. I like sensual,
Yeah.
but it's I got hurt
Yeah.
twice
Oh,
because
really?
people don't know how to lead it. They
They
don't
don't know
have
how
the
to lead it.
technique right.
You're right.
So
They don't know
after
how to lead it. Yeah.
I got hurt twice. I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna
Never
let
again.
anybody to do that again. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
Now, what's your transition like when it comes to pachanga? Because I know you did salsa and all of that stuff, and then there's pachanga. This also came naturally for you, isn't it?
Um, Obviously, I had to learn the basic,
Yeah,
you
sure.
know,
Okay, wait,
because
wait, wait. Is there a basic to pachanga?
of course, man. Yes, back, 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 back.
Yeah,
Plus your knees, then the body.
yeah.
All those um, 8 counts are included. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All of them are included inside the basic.
Does your pachanga footwork, or I should say, does your bachata footwork help with pachanga though?
No, no,
No, not really. Different.
no. Maybe the speed, I can say,
Uh-huh.
because in bachata I don't use a heavy. I don't place my feet heavy. I don't put a lot of weight on them
Good. I
in
see.
bachata.
Yeah,
So the same thing I did in pachanga.
I see.
I started with light feet, just
I
like I
see.
would do bachata with fast songs, or
Yeah,
it doesn't matter, slow or fast. But I can say I got that from bachata, having light feet,
right.
doing footwork.
Now, how
Yeah,
did you learn your upper body styling, your hand styling? Did you learn that from salsa or it just came up?
from salsa.
Yeah, because your lines are great, whether it's bachata or salsa, which counts a lot because, in our industry, when it comes to bachateras, particularly the traditional side, we don't have good hand styling, man. It's just our footwork and the upper side of our body is it's not working.
Oh man, but it's little by little. I don't like to put a lot of styling in bachata because traditional bachata doesn't have a lot of styling
Yeah,
up here.
nor
It's
upper
not.
body
It's
movement.
just
Yeah,
it's just upper body movement.
yeah,
And but we don't do all this.
yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
no,
No exaggeration.
no. It's more simple, which is good. It's not a lot
Yeah.
of work. The work is on the feet, you know.
Okay, so
But
Jorjet being one of the things, ladies and gentlemen, if I have not introduced Jorjet yet, because I was waiting for our other guests, they're not showing up. What the hell is going on?
I don't know.
Zeke is not showing up. Ismael is not showing up. I have
Mine
not
not
gotten
right.
any message, except Zeke. He said he had an emergency, but Ismael, I have not gotten any message unless he's confused with the time. Uh,
Probably,
because
yeah.
he's got a different time. I think he's like yours. I am
One
one
hour ahead from me.
for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so for him, I think it's 2 or 3 hours. He's in New Jersey, right?
So for him, it's four something now. It's
Oh,
only
I
one
see.
hour.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But I know he's seen the message when I message you guys. But it is what it is. But now you being in the industry for many years, and I know you love to social dance. What are your best dances and why? Bachata.
What are the best dances?
With who and why? You don't
Man,
have to name names, but if you want to name names, that's okay too.
the thing is that I don't remember the names. But one of the closest one, let's see, for salsa,
Yeah.
I can say Super Mario from London.
With all of them patterns, really? He's very smooth,
Because
isn't he?
it's fun to follow him. Same thing with Ismael Lotero.
Hmm.
He's fun to follow.
Yeah.
Same thing with Alex Morel.
Yeah.
He's so much fun to follow in salsa. Obviously in bachata, but in
Of course.
salsa, if people hasn't seen him,
Yeah.
he's excellent.
What makes
Uh,
a good lead in salsa, though, Georgette? Because all of the people you mentioned to me has million moves. How do you follow them?
to me, I just relax and pay attention. I don't give. I relax my arm, but I do give this tension that they need. And since
Yeah.
I lead salsa as well,
Yeah.
that taught me a lot. It was
Yeah.
it became so useful because I already had an idea what they wanted to do or what turn they're gonna come up with, or as a leader as well, it helped me 90% of. It helped me a lot.
So when they lead you, though,
So
let me ask you this question. When they lead you, salseros, okay? When they lead you, when does it, in your mind, when does it connect for you to follow? Is it last minute second? I mean, because, I'm not a follower, so I don't understand. It's like, how the hell do you detect that movement? Because if I were to be a follower right now and I detect that movement and they're leading me, it's too late for me to act. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that happened to me when I
Yeah.
started following. It's normal, but I think it has a lot to become a good follower. Obviously, the technique is number one. Timing, and relax. Don't hesitate.
Yeah.
Pay
Yeah.
attention. Look for your
Yeah.
partner. Look for the
Now,
hands.
I've asked you this before because I know you taught it once or twice. Now, when pachanga is taught, it's usually solo, right? With all of them. But you told me before that you taught pachanga in partnering.
Yeah, me
How was
and
that?
Gary Portugal.
Yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they put us together. I think this was in Singapore, and I
Yeah.
was surprised because I'm like, okay, cool. I'm excited because um, it was new for people.
Yeah.
So it was fun. We did footwork first, and then we did the partner work, and it was simple.
It's
It was
it's
simple.
almost like leading a Dominican footwork, right?
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. It was interesting. It was really fun, and I don't know. Maybe it's on YouTube. So Gary Portugal in Singapore.
Yeah,
That's
Gary
how they
Portugal.
can search.
Is that videotaped or something? And it's in a recording or whatever?
Yeah, I think so. Hmm.
Now, let's talk about the evolution of bachata because you and I started, bachata was different then.
Hmm.
Almost every year, we get new people, and almost every year we get new movements, new style, whatever it is. How is it evolved for you as a social dancer?
Mm, for me, like, has it changed for me?
Yeah,
Uh, no.
even though the music has changed.
I'll still keep it the same. My dancing's still the same.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't mix it with modern
yeah.
stuff because then it's not gonna be called
How
traditional
come
anymore.
you never embrace? I wouldn't say embrace. How come you've never in your fab boxes, how come you never had Moderna or Sensual as opposed to the traditional part?
What's that again? I
Why
don't know.
is it that you prefer traditional when it comes to
Ah,
bachata?
because I like to be away from my partner.
All right, that counts.
People might take it the wrong way, but
Yeah,
I like to separate, still connected. I like to
yeah,
separate and do my own thing, still
yeah,
connected.
yeah,
I don't like to be all up on the person. It's not me. I'm a little bit shy with that.
yeah,
And again, it's too personal.
yeah.
I can't do it. I can't. I can't. I'm a little bit shy with that, and
Right.
I tried it, yeah, but it's not me.
Mm.
I feel uncomfortable, so I rather traditional.
Now, with your style, how do you deal with beginners when they ask you to dance? Just simple, basic. You follow them. Let's say just leaders. Now, do you have a hard time dancing with beginners? They have a hard time dancing with you, or what?
No, I see what they are, and I dance in their, to their level.
Yeah,
I don't want to intimidate them, or, because that's
yeah.
the first thing that might
Well,
happen.
just you alone, your presence and the name Jorjet is intimidating already for beginners. Trust me.
Our face.
Yeah, yeah. Just give me this face. Don't smile, but then give me a happy face, but don't smile. See? Forget it, man. Forget it.
I don't know what it is, man, but
No,
I'm
you have
I'm
that
I'm
resting face that we call it
no.
resting face, but unless you smile, we will never know whether you're happy or not.
Unless they talk to me, they're gonna change their way of thinking. Oh, okay, cool. She's not a B. You know what I mean?
You know what
But
freaked me out the other day when I think I saw your profile somewhere. I saw your feed news or somewhere. You know what freaked me out? Tristan. What the fuck, man? You know how tall he is now?
yeah,
That kid, when he was just little, trying to
yeah,
play some type of instrument in the bus or something, or at my Congress.
yeah. That dude is
Wow.
5'9". He's 13.
Yeah. That freaked me out. I was like, what the hell? That was just yesterday.
Yeah. He has
See?
beard, man. He has hair. He has
Great.
mustache. Yeah.
Wow.
He's growing like this.
You're bringing him to Hawaii, right? Or is that changed?
Hopefully, we'll see.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hopefully, because it's school days. I don't know. So you never know. We'll see
Well,
what happens
I didn't see your flight plan. How long are you going to stay in Hawaii? Is just duration of the festival or what?
during the festival. But I want to get there Thursday. You know.
Yeah, well, we'll have the pre-party Thursday.
Hmm.
I'll make sure you get there during noontime, checked in time. In that way, you have time to prepare or whatever.
Hmm.
We have post party on Monday too, and we do hiking in the morning. I don't know if you're into hiking though, but
Oh, nah.
yeah,
I have a bad knee, man.
well, so am I. But
Yeah.
I try to walk every day at least. Uh, Kizomba, do you dance it?
Yeah. I took a
What
lot of classes.
is there any similarities when it comes to bachata and kizomba?
Similarities. Well, I do traditional. I don't think so.
Yeah,
No.
it's a you do
The
traditional
musicality. The
bachata, but even
musicality.
when you dance kizomba, it's also the way they do it is the I'm gonna get hit for this, but it's the traditional part of kizomba,
Yeah.
right?
The hip movement.
Yeah,
Hmm.
the hip movement, there is almost like a bounce motion, the natural bounce motion there that they do.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like it. I love it. I love it. Especially when I went to Angola and they dance kizomba very, it's very simple. It's all
yeah,
about, it's like almost bolero.
true,
That's how they dance it.
true,
They
true.
don't they don't do a lot of like that bang, takan, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun, with the butt.
that's Zouk. That is really a Zouk song anyway.
So
But I, by the way, because you've been all over the place, what's your favorite Congress and where?
huh, I think Croatia.
This is like a 1 week type of thing and usually outdoors, is that correct?
I believe it's 2 weekends.
What? Really?
Because one weekend is salsa, and the following weekend is salsa cubana and bachata. So yeah, and people just stay throughout the whole week to
What's
wait
so
for the
good
party
about it besides being 2 weeks?
because you're right next to the water,
Uh-huh.
and yeah, and then you stay right by the water. You rent a bike to go to the center of the city,
Yeah.
and the workshops are in different buildings.
Yeah.
So it's very, it keeps you moving the whole time. It's exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the venues, incredible. The concerts, it's
What's the best
amazing.
concert you've ever been in when it comes to bachata?
Best concert. I think it was a bachatu.
Who was the singer?
I think it was a whole, like at least 8 artists.
Really?
Man, yeah. I think it was the second bachatu. They had the Island Touch had a whole bunch of like locals that
Yeah.
we never see here in the U.S.
Yeah. 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 Usually
Yeah,
not. Yeah.
yeah, known ones.
You
You
ever
know,
you ever have the privilege to see Anthony Santos in person?
never, man.
Me too.
Oh,
USA had been trying hard to hire him, but it
he's
never
expensive.
happened.
Yeah.
He always changed his mind last minute. So I
What?
give up. And I think people gave up also. I heard he has a fear of flying. That's the thing. So,
Really?
yeah. I don't know if
Oh.
that's true, but that's what I hear from everyone,
Hmm.
that he has fear of flying. So, Um, give me your top five bachata musicians that you like to dance to.
Eh, Zacarías Ferreira.
Uh-huh. That's a Dominican right there. That's not black, y'all. Okay, go ahead.
Of course, Anthony Santos.
Yeah.
Um, uh, dude, I went blank just now.
Are you kidding me? Why could you go blank?
It happens.
Okay,
We have
fine.
so much
You're
stuff in our
human.
heads. Women. um, Andy Santiago.
Do I know him? Andy Santiago?
Andy
Not Andy
Santiago.
Andy, no. Is he Andy
No, 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 no,
Santiago?
no.
Okay, I gotta look that up.
Yeah.
All right.
Who else? Um, uh, my goodness. Ay, este,
There is a music that you always play and different types of music, but same singer. I forgot his name. Uh, it's one of those names where um, de la bachata or something. Always a first name, then de la bachata. I forgot his name, but you always play that in your workshop because it has a build up.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not a super.
El
Huh?
varón de la bachata.
Yes, El Barón de la Bachata. Yeah.
Yes.
I like his song because he's so unassuming, and then at the end, he kicks you, you know.
Yep. El varón de la bachata.
El
Yeah.
Barón de la Bachata. Yeah.
And for me, Anthony Santos, El varón de la bachata is right under him.
They're almost the same voice.
Yes.
It's almost
Yes.
sound the same. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess
It's,
when it comes to concert, yeah, Anthony Santos has not come up with good songs lately. Uh,
mm-hmm.
Most of the songs that I like are his classic songs. El Barón Bachata, there's a few that I like. Really, I like it. And then I get into certain uh, traditionalists like Marino Castellano, uh, uh, which they got some good beats there. But unfortunately, most of these songs are so damn fast, like Teodoro Reyes. So damn
Uh-huh.
fast. I can't do it. You know?
Yeah.
um, Romeo, you like at least some of his songs, yeah?
His new CD, not new, but the last one he
The
came
one
up
with
with,
the
they told me.
collaboration with the traditional artist?
Yeah.
That's the best.
Yeah. The
That's the
best one,
best.
I
What
think.
about Prince Royce?
Mm, maybe two or three songs.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Uh, El Duque de la Bachata.
Man, of
You remember
course.
when we met it?
Joan Soriano.
Yeah, Juan Feriano, man, when he was just beginning, right? We watched his movie.
Yeah.
Uh, I remember you and Frank dancing to his song, maybe? Yeah, I think Frank Santos. That's
Yeah.
another guy I like, by the way,
Yes.
because that's a guy who can learn a move or a style if you show him in 5 minutes. Seriously,
In
the
a
the
second.
the flavor that Frank Santos have, not too many have that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
He's
I
very
remember that. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Where you going this year beside Hawaii?
I don't man, let me tell you.
Hmm.
Since I stopped dancing, my body was so mad at me because of what I did to it. All the
What did you
pains,
do?
all the pains came up.
Oh yeah,
All the pandemic, it's been going to
yeah, yeah,
and doctors, and appointments here, appointments there, for my hips, for my knees, for my throat.
yeah.
For you have no idea.
But that's
All
like, yeah, our body. Not to be people this realize this as a dancer, right? Because we dance every freaking time. I mean, we dance, we don't stop. But this is like working out. If you stop working out in the gym, the joint pains is there, everything you feel it. It's like I don't understand it, but that's just the way it is. And
yeah.
you're not alone in that. I think that most of us in the industry who haven't danced for over a year, uh, it's gonna be some types of pain in Hawaii. I hope we dance before Hawaii though, because that's gonna be a marathon at least. At
Yeah,
least I'm hoping. I know when you're not teaching worship, you probably want to go to the beach and just stand. It's just
oh,
across the beach.
definitely.
It's just across the beach.
I recently did the Houston Salsa Congress
Yeah,
here,
yeah.
and after the Congress, it took me a week and a half to recover.
That's so bad. That is so bad, man. You still drink? Do
And
you
not
drink? You
only
still drink?
do I still drink,
Yeah, occasionally.
occasionally. And
Yeah,
that weekend at the Congress, I had 3 drinks the last day on Sunday. That was enough for me.
yeah,
Man, my body was like a truck ran over me. It was so bad. A week
yeah.
and a half to recover, but I have fun. It was a great, great Congress. It was
So,
worth it.
what if Tristan tells you, "Mom, I want to be a dance teacher when I grow up"?
Tristan, he would never say that.
But what if he does?
He can do it.
Yeah,
I won't stop him,
you
of
won't stop
course.
him.
Whatever he wants to do.
Yeah,
You cannot force your kids to do something just because you like it
I
and they're
agree.
not gonna like it.
I agree. Yeah.
So
Who are your inspiration nowadays when it comes to life or even just the dance itself? Who are your inspiration? Who are your heroes?
my heroes. Oof. And dancing,
Whether in dancing or just life.
well, in dancing, um, Tito and Tamara from Puerto Rico.
Let's talk about Tito and Tamara, will you? Because as yes, I dance salsa. Yes, I dance everything, but I'm focused on bachata, right? So when it comes to this salsa artists, I don't know them that much. Although I know Tito and Tamara because I judge with them a couple of times at Worlds, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I I see comments here and there when they perform, and sometimes I have to school people. Okay, is it the simplicity and the precise technique movements that you guys are attracted to this couple? Because they're legends in our industry. Because they're
It
not
is.
complicated when they do movements, as you know, but
Uh-huh.
the
And
technique,
the technique and and they enjoy. They look like they enjoy
yeah,
performing with each other and to the audience. They
yeah,
enjoy it. It looks so natural, and their style is unique.
yeah,
It's Puerto Rican style,
Puerto
but
Rican style, yeah.
the timing is New York style.
By the
So,
way, whenever I think of Puerto Rican style, I think of Albert Torres. That's a fucked up style, Albert. And I'm just kidding. Rest in peace, my friend.
oh my God, rest in peace.
Because he exactly danced like Jennifer Lopez when they dance salsa. Have you ever seen Jennifer Lopez dance salsa? It's the same as Albert Torres.
Yes, that's
But
a memorable video.
that's how the non-school dancers in Puerto Rico dances, I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Ah, okay. It's the same thing in the Dominican Republic because when I was dancing salsa with them, I was like, "What the?" You know,
yeah. Their
it's the
basic
same.
is so different,
Yeah.
very different.
What do you
Hmm.
think of? Have you danced timba? Have you danced to timba before? Have you danced Cuban salsa?
Yeah.
Son, yeah, and all of that stuff.
Mhm.
I
I
love it.
started with timba, by the way, with Cuban salsa.
Girl, I didn't know
Uh-huh.
that. Really? You do
Yeah, I started with,
circular?
yes, that
Really?
was my first style.
Not too
Hmm.
many people know that. I love timba, by the way.
Oh, me too.
I prefer it, to be honest with you. I know there's some salsa dura there that I like, but when it comes to the flow, because I like bass, I like hearing that in songs and timba. I love it when I see it like that. Oh, that's great.
Yeah, me too. I was in Cuba right before the pandemic, and oof, I'm like, now I can die. I've been to Cuba. No, it was one of my dreams to go there because of their music and their dancing
What
and
is it?
their.
Was it a congress that you went to or what? Oh,
They
really?
hired me to go teach bachata.
That's fucking awesome. In Cuba, they hire you to teach bachata. Now that's an honor, right there.
dude, I was like, and
Yeah.
I was like, are you sure? Bachata? I was like, oh my God. So yes, bachata and one pachanga workshop. I'm like, pachanga? But that's where pachanga comes from, right? My head. But hey, there's a lot of new dancers now that don't know about pachanga.
Yeah.
In Cuba,
Yeah.
they told me,
Really?
yes.
What the hell?
That's why the promoters wanted me to teach a pachanga workshop. And of course, the bachata. And the workshops were packed, man.
I
I,
bet.
I couldn't believe it. It was
Well, you
nice.
probably don't know that you're popular. You don't know that yet, do you?
I had no clue, especially in Cuba. I had no clue.
No, those videos go everywhere. Those
Yeah,
videos, you'd be surprised.
yeah,
Not,
yeah.
I mean, I was in Japan and someone mentioned to me, it's like, hey, Rodney, we saw you dancing with a man before. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? They saw me
Hi,
dancing with
hi.
Tony Lara. I was like, delete that fucking video. You know? It's like,
Oh
yeah,
my God.
everybody watches YouTube and
Yeah,
you'd be surprised, right?
yeah.
Going back to Alex Morel, I think one of the best dances you've ever had in a video was you and Alex Morel wearing pajama
Oh
at the San
man, at
Francisco
your
Bachata
Congress,
Festival. Yeah,
San Francisco.
yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
was probably one of the best social dances in at two professionals at that. Just very simple, but yet those little movements that you guys do.
hmm.
That
It
was
was a last minute thing. I was like, Alex, come on. It was a good song. Wearing pajamas.
yeah.
Yeah, you just don't care.
It's
Yeah, it was fun.
probably one of the
What?
few smoothest dancer around, Alex Morel.
Yes,
Love
he's so
that
much
dancer.
fun. And
Yeah,
his face is always happy. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, wow, I want to be like that.
Alex, if you're if you're watching this, come to my podcast. Damn, you and Desiree. That's another one. Desiree, she's crazy
In a good way.
in a good way. Yeah,
In a good way. I
because you
love
never
her
know what she
energy.
does during a dance, but when she does, it's like, what the fuck?
Yup. Only she can do that.
That's what
You
I
know?
meant when she says she's crazy. She is really crazy.
It's fun to watch.
Yeah, yeah,
And even when she's not dancing, her energy is out of this world.
yeah,
She's an amazing person, not just a
yeah.
dancer.
She's
Yeah, both
great,
of them.
and
Both of them.
she's so hilarious. She's not even trying. She's fucking hilarious. She makes me laugh when I talk to
Yeah,
her. Because you
yeah,
don't expect it, right? And then she kicks you with a comedy. It's like, what the,
yeah. When I
Really?
first saw her, it was like, I can say like 18 years ago, but dancing salsa. And she would do some crazy stuff with the partners. I was like, wow, who is this girl? And I'm like, wow. And
Yeah,
then eventually through the years, then I got to see her more and
yeah.
knew who she was. But she still has the same energy.
She's
She's
crazy.
amazing.
She's
She's
crazy
amazing.
like that, man. She's crazy like
Yeah.
that.
Mhm.
Another thing that I discovered in your style when I was learning your style, because I wanted to be the first man to dance like Jorjet, because of the
First man,
small, yeah, the first man, because
I like that.
the intricate footwork, and I was trying to learn some of your really small footwork, and one thing I found is you got to have a partner who could hold you.
Yeah.
You're almost falling forward. You're almost falling backward there to do your footwork. You remember that? You remember that tension right there? And I started teaching that, and I told them to hold on to a post.
Don't tell me they fell.
Yeah. It's like, hold into that post and try to fall down and do your footwork. It's like, oh, it works, Rodney. But it's true.
Yeah.
It's that
Um,
connection, it's that tension.
but it's very little. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like we're fighting to
yeah,
hold on to each other. It's
yeah,
very little because I try not to feel heavy if I go away and I do that.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
most of the weight is on my feet. It's just a little tension.
yeah,
It's and the look like the person is really holding me. You know what I mean? But it's
yeah.
not really a lot of strength.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree. Um, let's see here. Now, in Hawaii, I think I just want you to teach two workshops because I want you to have fun during your days off. We're not gonna look for you, but we'll call 911 if you don't show up at night. What are you gonna teach? I know Pachanga is one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 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 for sure. That's
A lot of
has to be one
Salseros
of
are
them.
looking forward to it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then one Bachata, pretty much.
Of course.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Uh, we'll probably do that Friday and then Saturday. Sundays you're off, but then don't forget we have that beach party at 1 p.m.
Oh, that's right.
I don't. I kind of want you and Zeke to relive that video, that
Oh,
classic
the punta
video.
one. Oh man, that was fun.
Up, up! See, that's why I wanted Zeke to be here, but to relive that moment because I know it's taken a long time for me to redo Hawaii again. I just can't get it off of my mind. You can't. Why? How could you forget Hawaii? It's something else. I mean, all of
Yeah.
these instructors, all of those people there are just going there for vacation, as you know, because it's fucking
Yeah.
Hawaii. And I
Yeah.
thought that after this pandemic, after this long break, I think we deserve it.
We
All of
we
us.
do.
We
We do.
really do deserve it. So,
That's why these other dancers are staying longer.
oh, they're staying longer. Yeah.
You
They're
know.
coming early, you're staying longer, and then renting a car. They want to drive all over Oahu. Uh,
Nice.
yeah, Adrian and Dakota wants to stay long too. They're trying to look for gigs right now.
Oh wow.
Extra, yeah, because they really love. I mean, the Edwin is an islander, but yet he loves Hawaii.
Mhm. Mhm.
So
That's
uh,
awesome, man.
oh, Dakota, the song that she did with a remake of Joe Vera's song, I love it. I Have you heard of it?
No.
El Verde de Tu Vida or something. I don't know the fucking title. I forgot. Uh, but it's a Joe Vera's remake song.
Oh my God.
I'm Filipino. I pretend to speak Spanish, as you know. I can roll my R.
Do it.
Rrr,
No, say.
Rápido.
Ah.
Huh?
Okay.
I
Okay.
didn't say
You
rapido.
you passed the test. That's good.
Now, have you ever had Filipino food?
I went to the Philippines, to
When did you
Manila.
go? When did you go?
Oof,
Was that
man.
a Congress?
That was like 20 years ago.
Oh, when they had like one of them first Salsa Congress, yeah?
Salsa, there
Was
you
that with
go.
David Melendez?
Yes.
Oh shit.
Yes.
Those were the days.
Those were the days.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you
Yeah.
went to the city. You went to Manila though. You didn't go to
I
the
went to Manila.
islands. Ah,
Hmm.
okay. I see. Yeah, one of these
Yeah,
days.
I remember I brought back like 12 pairs of tennis shoes. Each pair was like $4, but they were freaking.
Cheap. Very cheap.
I'm very picky with shoes, and I had to try them on and walk with them. And I'm like, man, I cannot believe
Especially
it's
most of the
$4.
especially most of the shoes are made there and sold in United States.
Yep.
So yeah. All
Hmm.
right. Well, Jorjet, I want to thank you for coming to the podcast. I believe you're a podcast virgin, not anymore. I know a lot of I know a lot of people have probably been asking you for podcasts, but I just wanted to talk shortly about Hawaii because it's very significant that you were there last time, probably 12, 11 years ago.
Yeah.
I remember the video where you're about to go to sunbathing with Zeke, and then this Japanese crowd stopped you. Let me take pictures. You
Oh,
remember that
yes.
video? I still,
Yes.
I still think it's on YouTube. Uh,
Yeah.
yeah,
That was so special. That was so nice.
but I want to thank you because since the beginning, you've always at my festival. You always supported me, whether I was successful or I didn't make money. Uh, that's one of the thing when they say you make friends at the festival, you don't make friends not because they pay you or I pay you or they no, you make friends because they've seen you and still supported you when you were down. That's when that's when it's like all right, she's cool like that. But I just wanted to thank you from the bottom of my heart for doing that and still doing it.
Yeah.
and still supporting at my
No,
events because I know you do this for me as a courtesy back in the old days when we known each other. So I really want to thank you for that.
no, I thank you for counting on me and asking me. I'm like, wow, thank you, thank you, thank you.
You're still
It's
the
an
queen.
honor.
We call you the queen. You didn't make up that name. We just call you that queen. Now, a lot of people in the industry, they make up their own name, but no, we give you that title. Your peers, your student give you that title, and you deserve it, and you're still kicking and kicking out there throughout this
You
year.
know, I get shy. I get shy.
Yeah, ladies and
Yeah,
gentlemen, you guys don't know this. The reason Georgette has that face, she's just shy.
I
Approach
know. I know. I tell them at the
You're a
workshops, and they
Gemini.
could
You
believe it.
cannot be shy. Please.
Dude, I'm telling you, I'm still a little bit shy. Believe it or not, I'm still a little bit shy.
Are you conservative by principle? Because I know your grandfather was a pastor, right? Or is a
He still is.
yeah.
And I came from a Pentecostal church.
Holy shit!
So that's where it comes from. I used before dancing, I
You
was
used to speak
involved.
in tongues?
I never got to that point, but no, because I'm not gonna lie, I didn't want to fake it because a lot of people fake it. You know what I
A
mean?
lot of people fake it and they think they could translate it. I was like, what the hell are you
Yeah,
talking about, man? Come on.
yeah. No, no, no. I never liked that, and I don't
Yeah.
like seeing it. I don't like seeing that on YouTube. So many videos of that. I don't like seeing it because a lot of people fake it,
Can
and
you can you imagine getting out of Houston and moving to another state?
no,
No, huh? It's
I'm
Texas
good.
all the way. Yeah.
I'm good here.
I know you lived in New Orleans and then transplant to Texas. Are there any Dominican scene there in Texas as opposed to New Orleans, which is predominant?
There is a lot of Dominicans, but they they have their own little world that
I see.
they don't mix up with
Yeah, it's true.
other. Yeah, but now in New Orleans it's different.
Uh-huh.
Dominicans are everywhere. They mix up with all Central Americans, and in New Orleans it's like because it's a small city as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
So here you don't see the Dominicans out there like that. They're
Okay.
rare.
Well,
Hmm.
all right, ladies and gentlemen, just in case you didn't know this yet, we have a big interest in Hawaii. It's going to be October 28th through November 1st. Georgette will be there. Ismael will be there. Edwin and Dakota, Zeke will be there. All of just about the legends and big names you know in in the industry of bachata dancing will be there. And hopefully that you'll be there also. You'll join us as we take this. Finally, we have a break. We have a vacation from the pandemic, and hopefully that would be a good start for us for the coming year, which is 2022. And I want to thank Georgette for being with us.
Thank
No,
you for
thank you
inviting
to
me.
Smell and Zeke for not showing up. I'm just kidding. I'm sure they have their reasons, but
Yeah.
in a way, it's a blessing in disguise because I've been wanting to have this lady in my podcast alone. So this was a good excuse. Yay! I won finally. But
Yeah, I've been out all this time of pandemic. You haven't seen any videos of me dancing. I've been
no,
like,
no, zero, zero. Yeah,
yeah,
but
because
you
of my
wanna.
health, I haven't been
Now,
able
how
to.
do you feel now? I mean, besides all the injuries that you have or you're feeling.
Well, I was crossing my fingers to do the Houston Congress, and I did 3 workshops, and I did a show, and then all the rehearsals, and I'm like, oof, I made it. On Sunday, I was like, oh, thank God. But I was treating my knee. I have a torn meniscus, and um, I also worked out because I gained a few pounds. I worked out just to lose a little bit so it won't be too heavy on my knee.
You used to do a lot of workout. I was gonna ask you that if you're still working out.
No, not really. But I do go outside, and I walk, and I run a little bit, and I mix it because I like to sweat.
Do you take some type of supplements for the knee pain?
No, I just had it injected, and
Uh,
it helped.
It does,
Hmm.
huh? Uh,
Yeah,
it's a steroid type of injection, I think, or yeah, so
yeah.
for pain. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, yeah, that just cure the symptoms, though. It doesn't rebuild the knee.
I know. Yeah. Yeah, the doctor told me eventually I need to get surgery.
Yeah,
But yeah, I was like, oh, I don't want to yet. Just put whatever you have, all those liquids you have there.
yeah. Well, you know, just take it easy then. I mean,
Oh
don't
man,
dance
I
on
had
the
it
street, man.
bad.
Don't
I
dance on
my
the
last
street.
before the pandemic, my last congresses, my knee, when I would come back from the congresses, my knee was like this, huge, swollen. It was terrible. And
Yeah.
then the following weekend, I had to go back to for another trip. Yeah, it's.
Well, okay. Well, thank you for the time. I will
Thank
see you in
you.
Hawaii.
Yes.
I think by next week there's going to be another sale on the flight, so I'm gonna take a look into it. At least I have an idea the dates that you want to be there,
Uh-huh.
and the times and the airport. So I'll get
Hmm.
right into it, my dear. Again, gracias. I will talk to you later. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rodney. And
All right.
we'll stay in touch and
We
see
will
you
stay in
soon.
touch.
Hawaii.
See you
Go,
later.
everyone. Can't
Yep.
miss it. Cannot miss it. Thanks.
Bye for now.